That guy, not nation, not locks at it again, doing another one of these dreadlock reviews, update for the motivation, inspiration of the community, keeping you guys in check with yourselves and your locks to make sure that you get to the goals out there that you're trying to hit, whether it's 1 year, 2 year, 5 year, 10-year mark, freeform dreads, whatever it may be. We're here to bring the community together, doing just that. An interesting topic today I'm going to hit with the highest energy that I got is with Matt Ox dreads. He's been requested to get an update on, and it is in fact, he is growing freeform locks. So without further ado, let's make sure you stay tuned, stay subscribed, because this is Not Nation.
Madder than, sicker than them. Madder than, sicker than them. Dreader than dread, dreader than dread. Yeah, but look at me, tell them, say, yo, say what? We rise up on a left with them a ball.
He does wash his hair, but he doesn't brush it.
And back at it again. You know, I'm doing these videos every day as promised, as much as I can, as best as I can, because to be honest, I got nothing else to do with my life but to make content for this community as my dedication to you guys. Matt Ox, being a rapper from Philadelphia, actually. So Matt Ox from Philadelphia, PA. What I'm looking at today is just his dreads. Now, we've seen his locks in a video maybe from the spring of this year, but I just want to give you guys a little bit of an update on what he's looking like these days. So 1 second here while I pull up some content here for you guys. Anyways, Matt Ox, you know, he's a rapper from Philadelphia. He's grown up with hair like this in the past, and we've seen him more recently looking like this with the scruffy looking type 1 hair. And you can really see his hair type is type 1, just straight white boy hair. But I just love the fact that he's able to freeform, and this is like ultimate proof that anybody can freeform their locks. It doesn't have to be on type 4 hair necessarily. So in the past, he's always been rocking his hair just straight down with some bleach. Obviously, it's a little bit damaging to be rocking bleach like this. But if you go to his Instagram page, where we left off last time, you can kind of see his hair growing in to locks at this point. Now, it does look a little bit on the greasier side, but we do know that he is washing his hair. Do I know what kind of shampoo he's using? No, hopefully he's not conditioning it. But essentially, we can see that his hair is locking, and we can tell by even right here, there's a big Congo on the side of his hair that looks like it's already joining up. So of course, type 1 hair does take longer to lock, but it will. Doesn't mean that it won't lock up eventually. So what we can do here is actually help him with his progression by obviously sending him some good comments and motivational comments that will keep him dreaded. And at the same time, if he's watching this video, basically stick to the residue-free shampoo, and your locks will grow together a lot quicker than what is going on. And I do appreciate you, Matt Ox, for growing the dreads and being a part of the freeform community. You know, it does mean a lot. And you know, it is a messy look, but it's carefree. And the big thing about freeform dreads like this is that it grows thicker skin. And obviously, Matt Ox going through a lot of grief in his past, in terms of his age, his rap style, whatever his style in general. So I'm sure his skin is already thick to begin with. Hence why he's growing the dreads out. And you know, pictures like this, we really can see the progression of some of these locks as they've started to kink and curl up already. Meanwhile, other parts of his hair haven't dreaded at all, like the bangs at the front. Now, usually the bangs at the front are gonna dread up slower than the rest of your hair. Usually the hair at the back of your head is gonna dread up the quickest. Second to that is the sides, because we sleep from side to side and to the back. This is the crown area that's gonna dread the fastest. And we can really see some locks, blunted tips that kind of happen naturally on some of these locks as well. So I mean, he does have dreads. It's more of like a half dread, half not dread look, but they are dreads. Shot from the back of his head, you can really see the locks taking place here. Essentially, he's probably around the 1 to 2 year mark of hair growth. Maybe 6, 8 months of dreading. I'd say probably 8 months to a year of dreading now. It's still in the stage where you kind of can't tell if they're locks or not, but essentially as his hair gets longer, his dreads are going to get thicker and they're going to take form more and more over the months to come. So this dread review actually came about from a comment from another video mentioning that Matt Ox actually talked about his hair in a recent interview with his mom. So about the hair, Matt Ox, this is just a quick snippet from this interview I wanted to show you guys, featuring Matt Ox, his mama.
I used to look up dreads when I was younger, and when I started wanting them, they grew on me.
So he actually does mention a couple things that are interesting here. One, he is free-forming his hair. 2, he washes it but doesn't brush it. And 3, he grew up watching dreadlock videos on the internet. So I know right there he's come across my channel at some point in time, because I just feel confident there because I have thousands of videos out there, a lot of them on freeform dreads. Even got a video on how to freeform your hair, link below. So hopefully he's seen this channel. And if you are watching Matt Ox, leave a like and a comment down below and represent those dreads to the fullest, fam. But essentially, his mom being very supportive of him having dreads. I don't know why you're trying to brush out his knots. Just leave them, girl, because it's a freedom of expression. If you ever want to make dreads yourself, freeform is the route to go, and all you got to do is throw away the brush. Secondly is wash your hair with cold water as much as you can. Keep them clean. And the cold water actually helps accelerate the locking process because cold water contracts. Hot water expands substances and materials. So think about that. Think about that. But I'm going to end this video here. I appreciate you guys stopping by on this channel on a day-to-day basis. I'm just here thriving and surviving off of dreadlock content for you guys, thinking of ways to create new media that you guys will enjoy. At the same time, keeping the old content present and relevant. So with that being said, I got some KN merch coming out soon. Some swim caps and some wraps like this actually. And at the same time, just a lot more goodness in the years to come, in the new year to come, a lot more progression and a lot more topics around ITIL living, organic living, in terms of what we put into our body, because I'm being a big advocate these days for ITIL food from the earth, being plant-based as much as possible. And I'm really learning a lot in terms of bulking and being a strong vegan, because I want to be that walking, talking proof that, you know, vegetarian vegan diet is sustainable and overpowering to other diets, whereas you can create as much strength and fitness as you want off of these plant-based proteins. So stay tuned for a lot more content like that, and I'm going to keep on being dedicated to you guys and giving you guys some dreadspiration in the uploads to come. So until then, peace out, one love, stay happy and nappy, and smash that like button down below. It means a lot if you can share this content and get it out to as many dreadheads as possible so that we can unite in the millions. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, one love.
Madder than, sicker than them. Madder than, sicker than them. Dreader than dread, dreader than dread. Yeah, but look at me tell them say, yo, say what? We rise up on a left them